Hey, welcome to the final day of the Omnibus build with
Yeah.
my co-host, Mr. John. Hello, Mr. John.
G'day.
How are you?
Oh, yeah, can't complain. It was a nice day here. It was 26 degrees.
Mhm.
700 k's south, it was like 48 in some parts of Victoria. It was they had their literally hottest day on record.
Yeah.
Which is pretty insane. So, apparently it's still 35 degrees or something now.
Did you not send them a picture of you in your winter coat? Go, oh, it's nice and cold up here.
No, no, don't do that.
What? Have you been up to anything interesting? Any modelling or anything?
I'm trying to think. Masking up Hampden windows.
How's that going, by the way, the Hampden?
The Hampden?
Yes. Let's see. If you can. If you can't, don't worry.
Okay. Up near the roof.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Why not? I'll grab it. Oi, excuse me. Oi, and lunge. Oh, Christ. There we are. Right. How do we do this? Let's move that aside. It's a big box.
Yeah, looks it.
Alrighty, so we've got change camera. That one there, and that one there, and click. Huzzah. All right, so the interior is ready for a bit of a spray. It'll be interior green generally. I think I might put an extra bit of a park green in there and make it a bit more like Spitfire.
Yeah.
Supermarine green, but I think maybe I'll just do it the standard interior green because it probably was. Bombay fits in there. The center wing spar.
Yeah.
Sits across there.
It's even got a toilet on it.
It has. It's got the
bucket toilet. Imagine clambering over that and getting your foot in wrong.
I mean, looking at it, yeah. And so that's the captain's station, the flight station, if you want to call it. It's not really a flight deck. It's just a little thing. But these poor guys. I mean, there's one down. So if the pilot fits in there, and then you got that thing going in there, and then you've got a door that fits in there. So you've got one guy down here that has to get up under the pilot and then through a little hatch at the back there.
Yeah.
Actually, this one's backwards. The toilet should be at the back. There we go. And then you got old mate behind a door there, like it's a literal door.
Yeah.
Sitting up top, and he's got that sort of thing going on. So he's got the upper scarf ring and everything else, and radio set there. And then he's got to get down into there. So from what I read, if somebody had to move, like if this guy had to go to the toilet, he would just wet himself, I think. You couldn't. Yeah. It'd be a hard trip. So it wasn't that much fun because they're only just over shoulder width.
Yeah.
But it's an interesting design. And when it all goes together, it's going to be beautiful because there's a ridge all the way down the tail. That's part of the kit. Part of the aircraft, I should say. So it doesn't show up a seam because it is one. There's another panel across there, so you won't see a seam there, and then all the little other bits, and even underneath there, you've got a little hatch that covers up the
escape door sort of thing.
Well, it's not actually, but it's it covers up the line of the joint and stuff. So it's a really nice, well-designed kit. I just I'll get on and paint it at some point, probably tomorrow. Yeah, but thank you for your interest.
I'm always interested to see what you've done.
A lovely kit. I am enjoying it a lot. Sorry, Paul. Well, it's an ICM. It goes together very well. Bugger.
Yeah.
Oh no! I just realised I left my cup of tea out in the other room.
Well, I'll start going through the chat and you go and get it.
Right.
Carl Jones has become a YouTube member. Thank you very much, Carl Jones. Well done. It's much appreciated. Tiffany says, good morning, folks, and welcome to the last episode of the Omnibus build. Please don't forget to hit the like button on your way in. Thank you. Yes. That would help. Ian, good morning, afternoon, evening on this terrible Tuesday in more ways than one. World Holocaust Day, last Omnibus episode, and the weather is miserable here too. Well, don't worry, because we've got the Austin starting next week. So hopefully that should be entertaining. Kind of. Maybe. Ian says, I hope the next comment is a cheery one. And the next comment is indeed Tiffany saying, hello, Ian. How's this for cheery? Airfix are releasing new flower kits. Go on, John.
JT says, good morning. Building a 1 to 1200 scale paper model of Royal Mail ship Olympic as a troop ship. It's actually an enjoyable experience. The Dazzle hull is pretty cool. I had a choice of 2 schemes. Britannic is next. Very cool. That does sound an interesting project.
Yeah. Our resident king of the heathens is in. He says, good morning, all. Hello, Julian.
JT says, if I get to be like Mr. Waitrose, I'd love to tour the LGB factory.
Train factory.
Trains, right. Just going to say. Different acronym these days, isn't it? If they still make those trains, incredibly large model trains and very well made.
Yeah. Speaking of Waitrose, he landed in Germany at about 9 o'clock this morning and sent me quite a funny text.
Oh, yes?
Let me know he'd arrived safely.
Good.
Timmy says, keen to the guys finish their builds. Both have been amazing. Oh, thank you, Tim.
Probably keen to see the guys finish their builds, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it for you, Timbo.
You just want rid of us.
Patrick says, g'day all.
Hello, Patrick. David says, good day all. Hope you're all well.
Duke's in. G'day all you beautiful people.
Hello. Patrick's starting to cool down a bit. 31 degrees C at the minute.
Oh, good. And he says, how about you? Yeah, it's... let me check. Hey, Siri, what's the temperature? It'll be pretty good. No, she says, no habla inglés.
I actually found out for the first time about 4 o'clock this morning, right? Because I was staying awake until my phone had finished charging. And I took my watch off, and I couldn't be bothered getting my watch to look at how much charge was in my phone. And I didn't realise, and Kay jokingly said, oh, why don't you just ask your phone? So I went, okay. And I said the command word, and I said, how much charge is left in my phone? And it told me. And then I said, okay, how long has it got left to charge? And it told me that as well.
That's pretty cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So it's lovely here now. It's 19.7 degrees. Feels like 20.
Yeah, it's about 21 degrees in here.
Yeah, I no longer have moob sweat, so thank you for all your concern. It's all good.
Yeah. Now your t-shirt's just solid under the boobs.
Well, no, I changed. I wear different ones. If I get a bit of moob sweat, I go for a different t-shirt the next day. You should see the way I dry them off. I go like that. And I sit there for 10 minutes. The family come in and he's doing it again, Mum. Yeah.
Well, they can hear doing, 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 doing.
I could lose an eye. Joey says, good morning, afternoon, evening to all. Time to hopefully finish this great looking kit. No busted water pipes here at home. Just a good coffee and -6 degrees C. Yeah, look, the weather across the US looks incredible. So shout out to everyone, whether you're on the streets or not. No further comments.
Yeah. Adam says, hello all. Hello, Adam. I had a good chat with Adam last night. He's a good lad.
Oh, good. Joe says, John caught the better looking Marley's video on the F-15 Eagle. Yeah, Paul's just uploaded. He's finished his F-15 Eagle, F-15E, 148 Hussey-Gower kit. So he's put a quick 7-minute video, and it's actually really good. Better production values than this guy. So tune in. Yeah. Lube and subscribe.
Do you want to tell people where to tune in?
Oh, yeah, why not? Scale Modeling Twins on YouTube.
There we go. Yeah, he's uploaded a video. Tune in. Where to?
Where to?
Glad you uploaded
OnlyFans.
it. JT says, I would laugh if someone was nicknamed Scrooge. You would have Scrooge and Marley.
I'll tell you what, that Marley and Marley song from the Great Muppet Caper is one of my favourites. No singing, it's all right, won't go there. Duke says, great T-shirt, John. I'm wearing Let It Be. The Let It Be one.
JT, is that a mill hind, John?
No. I don't do helicopters. They're ugly. In fact, they're so ugly, the earth repels them. That's how they fly.
Yeah. I've got a stallion helicopter to do at some point.
Oh.
It was just unusual.
I haven't done one. Oh, okay. Since a Calibri. I've done the Calibri, but I really enjoyed that kit.
That's more of a gyrocopter, though, isn't it? Than a helicopter.
It is. Yeah. Because, the rotor disengages once it's up to speed. You're right.
Me clever. I can be clever. Jim says, hello to all on screen and in chat.
Hello, Jim.
Hello, Jimothy.
Matthew, he says, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Carl. Yeah, you missed that, John. Carl has become a channel member.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Very cool.
He says, hi all. Hello, Carl.
Hello, Carl. Jim says, from one MiniArt kit to another, out of the frying pan into the fire, or is it the other way around?
I'm actually looking forward to doing the Austin next week.
Yeah, I'll be back for the Austin because, my God, it looks like a fun build. So, you bastard. Oh, so John tells me
Lehman Grossbaum
that the lesbian, gay, bisexual is actually Lehman Grossbaum. I didn't know that. Gross.
Matthew says,
nothing against gay people. They're actually they're just normal people. It's fine. It's fine.
The fact that we have to elaborate that and explain
I don't want anyone thinking he's having to go with gay people. I'm not.
Yeah, no, I'm not criticizing you. I'm saying the fact that we have to explain that we don't have a problem with them is what's wrong with the world these days.
Yeah, you're probably right. Like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. Oh, acknowledge me. Okay. Oh, don't look at me.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at me. Okay.
God. I've got relatives that are gay. It makes no odds.
Yeah.
Matthew says, Metal Fish yellow snow warning here. Same. You got a yellow snow warning? Oh, yellow warning for snow. Same thing happened last time. Sally went to the office and had to abandon her car. That's not good.
Wow. How? Well, I guess you'd collect it once it all clears up. No, it sounds awful. David the Valley says, we'll look at that video after the stream. Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah. Steve says, afternoon, ladies. Busy afternoon in the spray booth.
How does he know? It's just like that, Life of Brian thing. Are there any women here today? No. Julian says, Matt, do not eat the yellow snow. This comment was brought to you by Frank Zappa. It actually, watch where the Eskimos go and don't you eat the yellow snow.
2 secs.
JT says, LOL about the helicopters, John. It's not funny. It's a tragedy. Patrick says, didn't see a notification, but we'll look it up. Okay. Ian Ellison, member for 14 months. How many channel members do we have now?
So that's why I was just counting up because YouTube Studios hasn't updated itself. We have 42 now.
Holy crap.
Yes. 11 of them are donated ones from last week. So, that makes 31. No, 31. That are regular memberships. So, for those that do have a donated membership or are new to the membership, like Carl is, if you don't know, what I do is every 2 weeks we have a Corporal's Mess live stream. So, I think this week next week, we've got another stream. I'm pretty sure it's the daytime one. I'd have to check, but we've got the daytime one, so that'll be 12 till 2 on the Wednesday. And then 2 weeks later, we'll have the 12 till 2. We'll have the 7 till 9 on the Wednesday evening. So that way, then, those that aren't in work during the day or live overseas, they get to have a live stream during the day or during our daytime. And those that are working or in this, or whatever, they can join in on a live stream on the evening. So everyone's getting a little bit for their money. And I need to update Discord as well. So if people are on Discord and have a membership, make sure you let me know in the Shoot the Breeze so that I can check that you're on the members channel on there. Julian's been a member for 14 months. Wow.
Jim says at JT, Lehman is my late mother's family name. Oh.
Yeah.
Typical late trains.
It's also Dieter's surname, just spelled differently.
Oh, yeah.
JT says, what is the plane you showed us? It is the Hamden.
Yeah, it is a early bomber. So it's one of the three available bombers when the war started. It wasn't in service too long because
it was
couldn't
crap.
Carry too much. No, it wasn't crap. It was actually really good. But they converted to a torpedo bomber because it was fast. But
that's a point. Are you going to be getting the torpedo bomber version?
No.
Because ICM are announcing that as well, aren't they, today?
There's not many differences. It has a torpedo in the bomb bay, and there's a couple of things on the nose. But no, I wanted just the standard Mark 1.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But it's a fascinating plane, really. Like I love British aviation, and sorry, Paul.
We're going backwards, are we? June says, we joined the same month in. A bad month for Mikey. Well, mixed at best. Nah, it was a good month. Every month's a good month. Just the days that vary.
JT said, that's cool, Jim. Are your relatives from southern Germany?
David says, have watched the Rebel release video this morning. Ooh.
Oh, is there one? I need to do that then.
Yeah. Tiff's put the Discord link in. Thank you, Tiff.
And Ian says, a fantastic 40+ channel members. My God.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
And I've now got 736 subscribers.
Wow.
And we're on nearly 11,500 watch hours for the 365 days.
Wow. That's 46 hours in this one.
Yeah. When you think about it, that's 46 hours per person that's watched the whole stream.
Oh, it's incredible.
Yeah. And one of the things I'm doing is I'm going back through all the old series that we've done. And like last night, do you remember the beer barrel Spitfire build?
Sure do.
It had I used to use cartoon thumbnails, didn't I? So what I've done is I've updated the thumbnails so they look more professional and fit in more with the ones I'm doing now. So the playlist has got its own thumbnail. Each episode has a thumbnail, and each episode has its own thumbnail text, so you can tell what happens in that video just by looking at the thumbnail. I've updated the titles, the descriptions, and everything. And I've rearranged the landing page on the YouTube channel for the YouTube channel. So it's more organized, and I've made the Spitfire build playlist the first thing you see when you go on there, because a lot of people joined after we've done the Spitfire build.
Oh, right.
So what I've done is I've done that one first, so that if people want to go back and watch it, they can do. And I'm going to be doing that for all the streams until I sort of go through them and update them all and things, bring them more into line with current algorithm needs and things. There we go. All part of the modernization program of Bearded Veteran Creates. There we go. It took me about 2-3 hours to do that last night. Jem says, JT, not sure the family's lineage. Would be interesting to learn about both sides of my family. Left and the right.
Says, it's a cool looking plane, John. Speaking of model trains before, Rod Stewart's a train railroad. Yes, he is.
Yeah. There's a lot of famous people that do it. because they can afford it. Nobody else can these days. Graham says, afternoon all, everyone okay? Yeah. Not bad. A little bit warm. Might switch my fan
on. Joe says, we need that magic 800 subs to bust out of the campaign.
Champagne.
Okay, champagne.
Well, that's 1,000 subs, that, Joe.
Is it?
Yeah, because when you have 1,000 subscribers, that's when you go to full monetization. So you start getting ad revenue and things like that.
Oh, okay.
And for those that think that means it's going to be inundated with ads, it's not. Because what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put ads during the streams. But when you watch the live streams back, it has ads at the beginning and end anyway. So the only difference will be is YouTube will be paying me a percentage of the money you make from them ads. So it won't make any difference. Hopefully. I don't think it would. Well, if we get to 1,000 subscribers anyway. Jim says, JT, Lemmy was a big-time aviation model builder. Roy Orbison built model cars. Yeah.
Julian says, Jim, happy to look into that on Ancestry for you. Given your last name is likely they came from a country which spoke German or similar language, so not here in the UK then.
German or Belgium, maybe, because like I said, it's pretty close to Dieter's surname. JT, that is cool about Lemmy and Roy Orbison. Yeah.
I can't remember the actor's name. It's the commander of the original Death Star, that guy, Moff Tarkin. Him. I saw a picture of him modelling last week as well. Oh. JT says Neil Young as well. Did he buy Lionel? I don't know who or what that is.
Lionel Young, Lionel Blair, I don't know. Joe, 800. Okay, I guess that's crappy Guinness then. we can have a Guinness stream. What I will do is
crappy Guinness.
Exactly. I like Guinness.
It's fighting words.
What we'll do is when we have 1,000 subs, we'll have a stream where we have a drink and that together. If people want to. Or when do a member stream where we have a drink together and stuff like that.
So I should do something different then and not have a drink.
You should drink tea. My God, you feeling okay?
Lovely.
Did it come in a box?
Yeah.
Has it wrapped on cardboard in your supermarket or something?
Actually, I hadn't had a coffee today, so this is actually coffee for a change. But
well, that's good. So it's going to keep you awake all night. Hobby Time says, "Hi guys, hello, buddy."
Hello. Adam says, "I need more Civi /car/truck kits. I'm absolutely loving the Subaru build. How simple it is."
An interesting kit that you might like, Adam, is the MHAR Bedford and things like that, because they're quite interesting. They're like old trucks. And there's some quite interesting ones.
I'm really enjoying that Porsche. I don't know why I sort of stopped. I guess I wanted to build a Spitfire, and I don't like having too many things on the go at once, and this channel does sort of mess with that. But well, I need to. Yeah, I'm up to painting the body. I need to probably do it before I do much more Hamden. But yeah, because I'm doing that as a buddy build for a channel that I sponsor called Model Kit Stuff. Jason over there is it's wheelie things, anything with wheels.
Yeah.
So yeah, I should finish that because he was complaining that no one finishes his group builds. I'm just thinking, well, you can ask.
Jim says, "Thank you, Julian. Very kind of you, proving once again South Wales has some of the finest people in the UK."
They do.
Yeah.
Peter Cushing. Yes, Peter Cushing. Yeah, Moff Tarkin from the original Star Wars. Yeah, thank you very much.
I thought you were saying Peter Cushing's in the chat there. I was like, what?
Oh, no. Peter Cushing's a member. He's been dead for years, but he loves this shit. He's come back.
JT says, Lionel was a model train manufacturer in the US. Did my camera just flicker?
Oh, I wasn't looking.
To me, on mine, it went black and then came back on again. Weird.
Oh, I didn't see it.
It's the YouTube goblins playing around.
Julian says, beyond Dad's grandfather, it's a mystery as he was illegitimate. Ugh. On Mum's side, her father married his sister-in-law, so 2 brothers married 2 sisters. At that point, the research, I saw a lot.
Tiff says, Adam, Tamir and Revel are good for that. Yeah. Tiffany likes car kits and things.
Yeah, Paul and I used to do them almost exclusively because we didn't have airbrushes back in the 80s or whatever. So we would just get rattle cans and just paint cars, and it turned out all right. I entered one in a competition and won it, and I haven't entered a competition since. Interesting. Joe says, yes, JT, Lionel was more here in the States. Loved those trains.
Yeah. And Matt says, afternoon all, and he's been a member for 12 months. Excellent. Thank you, Matt.
Adam confirms that he loves a wee Bedford.
Yeah, I like Bedfords. And Adam has been a member for 2 months. Thank you very much, Adam.
Patrick is asking, how do you get that box top to come up? I'm not sure what you mean. Is this one?
He just stands it up, I think.
Yeah.
God, how grey am I down there?
Honestly, does that look like it's... No, that's actually a box top. Yeah. it's not like, magic of television.
Adam says, also, we have had the Tamir new release from Nuremberg, and some look really nice. Yeah.
JD says, if someone dated a girl named Porsche, would they date a girl named Mercedes next? Yeah. I don't understand why people say Porsche.
Yeah.
Everyone, I think, understands that it's Porsche.
But
then again, I guess it would be Mercedes, would it?
I think it's tomato, isn't it?
It's like it's BMW, from what I understand, in German instead of BMW. I don't know.
Yeah. Drew says, yes, that's right, Graham. If I recall correctly, Dismally did a CGI version of him in one movie, as he'd been inconsiderate and died before casting and filming.
How rude. Yeah. And Matt Mick says, press a $sign at the bottom of the chat window if you're on a PC.
Oh. Yeah, feel free.
Oh, wow.
Patrick says, I see you, thank you. And he's been a member for 6 months. Thank you very much, buddy.
Julian Nodge, you can rightly say you've won every modelling competition you've entered. Can the better-looking Marley say that? Yeah, he has, and he's got a couple of highly commended though. But
what he can say is he's never lost a competition he's entered.
We don't tend to enter competitions.
No, I don't. My work's not good enough for a start, and I just don't care enough about it.
There was a gathering of Kinetic and other brands, Harriers, down at Scale ACT in Canberra in November, but I didn't go because, family stuff. So that would have been interesting. I would have taken my Harrier if I was going.
I've got a Harrier today.
Yeah. Oh, okay. JT says Lionel had a third rail, John. Cool looking trains, but the third rail spoils it. Markland had studs in the middle of the track. Lionel was O and Markland was ACHO.
Yeah.
Huh.
Scale. Well, gauge.
Yeah.
Mr. Pobby says no.
So has he ever... The question is, has he ever lost a competition? No. You'll go, my go? Okay. My uncle, Ian says, my uncle once had a girlfriend called Mercedes, shortened to Mercy. Murphy.
Joe, I don't want to press that. I don't want to know. The $sign at the bottom that he's talking about is the one that does super chats and where you can put super chats in and things. So, yeah, there you go. That's what he's talking about. Cool.
Is that all?
Yeah. For now.
Sweet. All right.
Yeah. So, at the risk of being cliche, let's head down to the bench.
Yeah. All right. So where I left it last week,
Hello.
my peeps have been stuck on there. I haven't put old Clippy in. So I'll do that a bit later. And I've painted up. What remains is it's like the cattle trap, if you like, to stop people pulling under the wheels. And we've got 4 mud guards, and I've got little bits of bobs like number plates and a sunshade and headlights and stuff. So basically putting on the really breakable bits, and that should be done.
Yeah,
So
I've got that as well.
Try to leave the camera like that. We'll see how that goes.
I sprayed all the brassy bits. Well, can't see with that light. That's stupid. Whoops. There we go.
Oh.
So I've done all the brassy bits.
Brassy.
Yeah,
that looked cool. Oh, and I remember how my horn went pinging off last week.
Yeah.
I found it again. It's now in place.
Excellent.
So that's nice. Showing there. Yeah, but I need to paint the rubber bulb. But yeah, I'll get to that. So these bits go there somehow.
Yeah, I need to do that as well.
Yeah. I've gone for gloss black. They'll probably, I've put the gloss on the outside, not so much on the inside, because they wouldn't be able to clean it on the inside.
Yeah. So I think I don't know, I might go for wood colour on mine.
Right.
And also, Malcolm's, I've had a request from Malcolm to make people aware of something. So, Airfix, because we've got the 4848 coming up, Airfix have done a special bundle for the 4848 in support of Malls for Heroes, where you can get a 172nd Shannon class lifeboat, 148 Ferret Scout Car Mark 1, and a 148 Curtis 440B Warhawk for a grand total of £39 instead of $74.97.
That's 48% off.
What
are the chances?
He is. And for every bundle sold, they're going to give Malls of Heroes 100 flying hours. And then when it comes to Telford, Malcolm counts them all up, all the ones that he's been given over the year. Counts them all up, puts them in a bag, and gives them to Dale. And Airfix converts them into kits from Malls for Heroes, which is very nice of them. So do go and check that out. There you go. It's bundle Alpha 99. There you go.
Nice.
It's on the bottom of the screen.
Oh,
June says, I think people pronounce it Porsche, not Porsche, because the accent over the E was ignored by English speakers for many years.
Yeah.
Probably. Jim, Porsche is... The E is pronounced the same as in Luftwaffe. Porsche. Yeah.
I do love a good Porsche.
Graham says, 31 watching, only 14 likes. Come on, people. Lube and subscribe. Julian, a bit like Hyundai, or Hyundai, was pronounced Hyundai for years, and now we're told it's Hyundai. Old habits die hard. Yeah, I think I think that's more of a gimmick thing, though.
Is it?
Yeah, because you think about it, if you say it's not pronounced this way, it doesn't matter which way people pronounce it. But if you say, "Oh, we pronounce it this way," they can make adverts about it and promote it.
Yeah, but it's sort of weird because, like Nestle, obviously, I believe they're a Swiss company.
Yeah.
Not even sure. Back in the 70s in Australia, it was Nestles. Everyone, Nestles, and there's one day it was suddenly Nestle. But Hyundai, when they started in Australia, yes, the slogan was "Say hi to Hyundai."
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I just thought, well, if you want to get it right from the beginning, you tell us right from the beginning, and we'll learn. But you don't change it after 20 years and say
that's what makes me think it's a gimmick. Modders have put the link into the bundle, so do go and check that out.
Oh dear.
Looks like a good you get a good deal for your money. Matthew says all the E's in Mercedes are pronounced differently. That's true.
Yeah, right.
Julia says very cool of Airfix. Yeah. Skelly says afternoon blokes. Hello, Skelly. Adam has already bought his bundle and he wants to try the ferret at some point. And well, you kind of know me. Yeah. John has a ferret.
I do. Thank you very much.
It's all right.
It's a Christmas present from Mikey.
It was.
Hear that, Paul? I have a ferret.
Yes. And not one in his trousers.
No, sir. It's more of a bear. And not a black bear. Crikey. I think I might need to, I don't know. It's probably not the best angle. I'm trying to work out how to get... What if I put the... Yeah, look, I'll put the camera on the side there, I think. Hopefully it'll be out of the way for me, but...
I'm just going to go and check on Kay a minute. Be back in a sec.
You do that. If there's any comments, Tiff, just bring them up. I'll see what I could do. Right. So this is going to be... Oh, there we go. Already. JT says, one of the best investments on my layout was converting from DC to DCC, digital command control. AC, and each locomotive had a chip. Right. That's cool. I've never got into trains. I just simply can't afford them with my other hobby. But yeah, and it'll just be making dioramas and stuff like that. And I don't tend to do that well. Okay, that goes about there. Hopefully that'll... Oh, here's the thing. There's a bit of glass. You can't tell, but there's a bit of glass there behind the pilot, the driver's head. I had realized that I was missing that. It was not there. It was on the sprue. So I was looking for it. And I just said to my daughter, there's no way I can get that in there because it attaches from the inside. And she said, well, why don't you get, I had a bit of wood, a bit laminated, I can't say it now. A length of wood from wood modeling. And she said, why don't you just stick that through the window all the way back out the back door, glue the window onto it with blue tack and then pull it through. And I did that and it fitted first time. So I now have a glass there, but you can't tell because it's very clear. Well, you can see a reflection. It does work. So that was nice. Tell you what, I didn't think that would glue those mud guards, but that went on very easily. Surprised myself. Next. It's getting harder to pick up now. Julian says in Cardiff, the Cardiff International Arena is now the Motor Point Arena. The oldies like me still call it the CIA. Ditto Millennium Stadium. In fact, I forgot what you're supposed to call it. That's the problem in Australia as well. Every stadium is like... they keep changing it, and every couple of years, like Emirates Stadium became Marvel. Emirates Stadium became Marvel Stadium. Yeah. As in, Spider-Man and all that sort of stuff. Proof that they make too much money. I'm just not a fan of Spider-Man. I'm sorry, New York.
That's all right, because it's certainly not the best Marvel, is it?
I just, it's all a bit spider-sense tingling.
A bit academic. JT says, I got too into them. There was a nice powered big boy model by Trix, $3,000 US. Good gravy.
Oh, cripes.
Yeah, good gravy. Paul says, every E in Honda is silent. I need to put some glue on this mudguard before it breaks off.
Tell you what. I honestly didn't think these mudguards would glue, but they just pop straight on.
Yeah. I'm using super glue to stick mine on. Well, super glue gel.
Oh, it's still in place.
JT says, that bus is amazing, John.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Amazing. Oh, super.
Did that at the same time
Uh,
Julian, post on Wait Rose's Facebook group. Revel has released a 1/72 Halifax B3. Might be a production to prod to Airfix if it sells well.
oh,
Well, the problem is, if Revel have done it, Airfix aren't going to do it anytime soon, are they?
that is funny. Because Revel, one of them chief designers for aircraft, is ex-FX. So he knew that Waitrose wanted that, and he jumped across and just, well, if they're not going to do it, we will. Cha-ching. Well, good on them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Paul. I might be getting a Revel kit at some point.
How dare you disrupt his channel?
You went full Greta then.
How dare you? Adam says, speaking of Japanese car brands, Scary Movie, IYKYK.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. There you go.
Scary Movie. No.
Apparently I didn't. Jim says, I pay no attention to corporate names, stadiums, museums, etc. If there is an original name connected to whatever, I refer to it as such. Yeah.
Oh my God, that does look. He's got a point. This does look bloody awesome.
Yeah.
You know, every bit of detail I put on and go, well, I haven't seen that before, which is odd because that's the same as every model kit.
Yeah.
But you know, just trying to work out where these mudguards go.
I'm trying to get this bloody stick. There we go. Right, I'm gonna have to hold that in place, I think.
Right.
Until it sets. Julian says, like the silent C in the music genre, rap, Mr. Poppy. Yeah.
So where does that go?
Jeff Riley says, good ale. Hello, Jeffrey.
Oh.
David says, the CIA is now the Utilita Arena, and the Millennium, I think you mean Millennium Stadium, is now the Principality Stadium. Yeah, it is. Yes. Adam, oh my God. So it's the Ring spoof scene when she goes into the house and the kid just starts saying Japanese brands instead of, well, Japanese. Probably. JT says, hello, Paul. David says, Mikey, I hope Kay is okay. Yeah, she's all right, mate. She's just struggling a bit at the minute. She's very tired. She's burning herself out. Jim says, example, Sears Tower was named Willis Tower. Forever will be known as the Sears Tower. Yeah, it was renamed.
I didn't know that. Tower. How weird.
Paul says, you already have 2 Hamdens, John. You can't go lower in my estimation.
Well, I have 3. So I built one. I have a 72nd one and a 48 scale one. So I'll keep digging.
Tiff says, they tend to name stadiums after whoever sponsors them. Our Newcastle Utilita Arena used to be the Metro Radio Arena. Yeah. It's whoever the biggest backer is, isn't it? June says, oh yeah, Motorpoint were the last owners, David. See, all farts like me call it the CIA. There we go.
I'm trying to remember. So the Newcastle Stadium here, I can't remember what they call it. It's a they build houses. I can't remember the name.
I think I might have to put some normal super glue in there just to hold it in place.
McDonald Jones Stadium.
I just hope this doesn't backfire. It inevitably will. Paul says, looking at you, John. John, it's a great looking kit, but I have so many kits now with stupid PE that I don't have time for one. You don't have to do the PE. They usually have the plastic options with them.
That's absolutely correct. However, I will be judging.
We don't judge here.
Speak for yourself. Cripes. I think I've been trying to put that on backwards. Let's try this way.
Let's just get rid of that excess. I'll get with the chat in a sec.
No. Let's try that.
Whoops, I just grabbed that a little bit too tight. That's not something you want to hear very often as a bloke. Adam says, back when spoofs were good and fun and not tasteless. Yeah. There you go. Hopefully that'll do now. Should stay. Kind of. Joe says, maybe if I win the lottery, I can buy one at the end of the year. Well, thank you for buying an apron yesterday as well, Joe. And thank you to Matthew for buying some stickers. He wanted some stickers to decorate his cutting mat. And do you know what one of them was?
What?
Guess.
Shut the fuck up, John.
Yeah. JT says, Jim, MetLife building will always be the... Oh, Pan Am building. There we go. Hopefully that'll set now. It's not sitting where I want it to, though.
Okay.
Stupid thing. June says, yeah, I know, Tiff. Just shows how well it doesn't work in some cases. That's life. Unfortunately.
Yep. I have put these on backwards. Bastards.
Do you know what? This bloody... I think it's the hand... No, it's not a handbrake. This little bit here that hangs down. I was sick to death of needing to hold on to this and it bloody breaking off.
So which bit is that?
That little linkage
there. That linkage, yeah, that one that's broken on mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so this is my bugbear now. To put the mounting brackets on these. Oh, there we go. On these mud guards here for the front. It looks like one side is closer to the edge than the other, and then the brackets go a particular way and all that sort of stuff. So they're sort of backwards and all that sort of stuff like that. But looking at it, where they meet, it's almost the same distance from one side to the other. So as it turns out, I have got these brackets mounted the wrong way around. Left is right, right is left.
Yes.
So that's a bit of a bugger.
It's not very obvious, is it?
It's not.
June says, be back in a bit, Kara here. Cool.
Oh dear.
Skelly, they build houses. The Wimpy Stadium.
Actually, I don't think it'll matter.
Joe says, maybe Bearded Veteran Creates can sponsor a stadium. How many channel members do we have? The BVC Stadium.
Okay.
That'd be quite funny. Oh, that's not a good idea. Okay. Paul says, no name is as good as the Harold Holt Memorial Pool. Yeah, that's
yeah. You're right.
Even I get that one.
Okay, yeah. So one is backwards. So if I compare these two, you can see the mounting bracket for one is a lot closer.
Yes.
Than the other. So one of these is backwards, I believe. The left-hand side.
Matthew, are you saying you've done a Marley already?
Yes.
Matthew says, Nodge, just buy kits to annoy Paul.
What do you think I'd do? That's why I'm here.
Why do you think he gets the kits he does? Jess says, make sure it's not upside down, John.
Oh, it's upside down. Yeah. So yeah,
Jim,
the right-hand
Joe,
side fits.
some people, myself included, call the Cowboy Stadium Jerryland. Okay. Joe says it's called Jerry's World. Oh, right, okay. That makes more sense. My neck. Patrick says that handrail on the inside of the stairs was tricky. Yeah.
Oh, sure is.
Yeah, I've not put that on, I don't think. No. Ian says, visiting the Bolton Wanderers Stadium for the model show last Sunday, it was funnily sponsored by Tough Sheet.
Tough sheet.
Oh, photo etch. Where are we? There you are.
Oh, I took your recommendation and bought the corrosion paint from Vallejo, and that works really well.
It's cool, isn't
it?
Yeah. Joe says, wait, the roof's upside down?
Oh, stop it.
Don't scare him. JT says, would be interesting to see if you guys build a powered model train and detailing it. No. So a Great British kit building the frame from brass and quartering drivers. No. We won't be doing that.
No, sir.
We have far too much to be getting on with as it is. Well, I certainly do anyway.
Oh, cripes.
I need to paint that leather. That's mahogany. Leather. Jim says, Ian, and if anybody doesn't like the name of the Bolton Stadium, that's Tough Sheet. Tish says, the cost of something like that would be ridiculous. Yeah, it would. We've done a couple of trains. Me and John enjoy doing the Dapol ones.
Yeah, I've still got the I've got the Dapol City of Truro left.
Yeah, I've still got a few trains left. I've even got the rolling stock to go with them. I tell you what, I've got original Airfix Rosebud train carriages.
Rosebud.
Yes.
Yes. So okay, have you? Having no idea what the hell you're talking about.
The passenger carriage.
Yeah.
So what happened was, in the 60s, a company called Rosebud set up as a making model trains or train model kits, so that they could either be static or they could be pushed along. So you'd have the model train that goes around the track,
right,
and then you could either have a locomotive or rolling stock or whatever, but it was able to just be pushed around the track or pulled around the track. So you didn't have so that you could get cheap locomotives or rolling stock. But they went bust after about 2-3 years. Mm-hmm. So Airfix bought their molds from them. Airfix did like 2 releases of them in the 70s and 80s, and then didn't use them again. And then a few years ago, Dapol bought the molds from Airfix. So they didn't get the train carriage ones because Airfix must either Rosebud got rid of them or Airfix got rid of them. So I've actually got the proper Airfix Rosebud train carriages, which are quite hard to find these days. We've got more comments. Paul says Oshita Stadium. Dare we Google it?
That's back.
We got some real. That joke did a lot of legwork, didn't it?
Oh yeah, it's still funny.
Patrick says they are very expensive, JT. Yeah, I mean, MiniArt is pretty expensive. in terms of what we do anyway. We try and keep costs down because that way then if people want to follow along, then they can do. Ian says, aye, exactly, Jim. JT says, it is one thing to build a nice looking model, harder to build one nice looking and running well. It is. But it's not something we're going to be doing. Because it's just not practical or economical for the channel or the people involved. Jim says, Paul, laughing face, laughing face, laughing face.
Okay. So I'm making a mozza of the inside of these wheel arches.
Julian says, back. Okay. Welcome back.
Oh, that's very nice.
So, has anyone heard of Bob today? Because he's not been very good lately, has he? I do hope he's okay. What are we on? 30 people watching. Oh, so Monday's live stream, last Friday's stream, and last Thursday's stream, the like count goes 28, 29, 31. So we need a like on each on the Monday one and the Friday one, and then it'll go 29, 30, 31, which would be immensely satisfying. For someone who appreciates sequential numbers.
All right. So that's right around now. Let's give that a burl.
A burl. Really? Huh? We've only got 16 likes today. What are we doing? Are you not entertained? Am I joking? David says, nope, nothing of him at the moment. No. JT says, add wings and you would have Chitty Chitty Bang Bang Bus. Yeah. Julie says, I think regarding kit cost, it depends how long it takes. E.g., if a £100 kit takes 5 times longer than a £20 kit, averaged out, they're the same. Yeah, I agree. But we've also got the thing with doing it on YouTube and doing it as a live stream is, one, it needs to be affordable because you don't want to come across as being, getting kits that are outside most people's means, because that's not relatable. And two, we don't want kits that are too long. I mean, this is the longest series we've done. Yeah. So this is what, episode 23. I don't think we'll probably won't be doing a series this long again. Certainly not for a while.
Certainly not with that attitude.
No. Julian also says he's not heard from Bob either, Mikey. Right. If you guys have got any contact details for him, can you just check he's okay whilst we're on the live? Or I can email him, whichever. You know the strap that goes around the acetylene canister?
Yes.
Have you put that around it? Yeah. What did you do? Did you just push it round, or have you actually wrapped it all the way around?
Oh, is that one that's in the middle of the the PE?
Yes, this one here.
That one? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
It's going to be a bit tricky because it goes underneath the hose at the side. Well, underneath the pipe.
Have you got any hose?
Yeah. Tiff's popped an email over to him. Thank you, Tiff. That's very kind. So what I'm thinking of doing is just wrapping it round and gluing it putting a little dab of glue on the back so it's glued to itself and to the thing. Because you're not going to see the back anyway, are you?
No. All right. What's next? He hinted. Maybe I'll put on the cattle traps.
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
no,
the last thing I
then
want to
I won't
put
be
on
able
is
to pick it up.
I might leave the number plates like a brassy cleaner because I quite like that.
So I've painted mine aluminium.
Yeah.
Because you'll see the back of the one on the rear.
Yeah.
And the front would have been, I think it would have been, what do they call that stuff?
Oh, that's the point. I've not put the decal on the number plate. Damn it.
Yeah.
God damn it. That's
There's a term for that, sort of like a ceramic coating that they do back then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That'd be why, because I didn't see it on there. And I got a horrible impression that I'm not going to find it either. Decal number 4. Oh, I need to put... I've done that. I've got 16 on there. Yeah. Tiff says, be right back, call. Okay. Oh, look at that. Found it just tucked in the corner of the box.
Oh, yep.
The number plates.
And that's mine. So I'll go and get the water for them.
Don't put the front number plate on either.
Oh, there's a huge tragedy. I might as well throw this out because it'll never be finished. So the headlights I put together the other day, and they got the lenses in, but one of these lenses went pinging off somewhere, and I actually swept out the garage today looking for it, and I can't find it. Yeah. So, it's well, missing a clear bit that's about 2 millimeters wide. The whole thing's ruined.
Oh. Where is it? Julie says, I wasn't meaning for you guys, Mikey, just in general. Obviously, you need to buy kits you can all do, acquire, and viewers can get if they like it. Yeah.
Right, I need to step away for a moment, get some water for Dirkles.
Yeah. Found it. It was just about to go underneath the fold of the box. So I should do that. If I looks for it, we're definitely not going to finish this in the next 55 minutes. So I think this is going to be one where we have to sort of continue it in our own time, maybe. Or maybe continue it on Mondays or something. Because there's only so much we can keep going for this. What do you reckon, John?
Oh, sorry, I was away.
Sorry, bud. What I was saying is I don't think either of us are going to properly finish this in the next 55 minutes.
No.
So,
no. For
23
episodes, we've been underestimating how long it would take to do a particular step.
Yeah. So the question is, what do we do? Do we just do it in our own? Do we do another episode? Do we do it in our own time? Or do we just do it on a Monday or whatever?
My view is the bits that I need to go on are pretty much on the screen now. So what I've got is 2 cattle grids, 4 headlights, a couple of number plates. I don't think that's worth watching.
No.
Yeah, I reckon like this is. Oh, and I've got to put the clippy on the back there, but this is
It's just all the little finishing stuff now. Isn't it?
You wouldn't notice unless I point out, there's a headlight there and a headlight
Well,
there.
to be fair as well, it's not really something they can see very well on screen anyway. Because
so
I mean, they can't see what painted now.
No.
So, sorry, audience, we're ignoring you here. Not intentional, I assure you. Drew says, "Oh no, I forgot what is this in the call. Right, sorry, people. My bad.
My bad."
JT says model locomotive kits are up to $200 US. I built a few, and 2 locomotives for $400 a piece. Sound and DC. Oh, they're a lot more expensive than $200 US over a cheap one is going to cost you nearly £100. A dear one can go to £400 or £500 just for the locomotive. But the Dapol kits that me and John like doing, you can get them for £15 because they're just normal plastic model kits. Bob says, I'm here, just a bit grotty lately, too wobbly or to model, so reverse engineering a computer operating system from the 80s.
Oh, wow.
Well, yeah, because that's what you do when you're really ill and can't think straight.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Fair play to you, Bob. Julian, thanks, Tiff. I don't have any details to contact him now. He's not on Discord. He's right there, buddy. Patrick says, there he is, Bob. Hi. There you go. And hi to Patrick. Or hey ho, Patrick. JT, what got me out of trains were rivet counters. There's a locomotive with a different sounding whistle, and as a result, the company delayed the release because someone complained. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Bob says, and all the others. Yeah. Julian, the Wanderer returns. Hello, Bob. Bob says, Tiff, you may share my email with Koth if you like. David says, Bob, hope you feel better soon. I don't have your contact since you left Discord. JT, John, do you have clear styrene?
What for?
I think he's on about to make a replacement lens cover. Why?
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to have a look. There's 2 sprues of one lot of clear because of all the windows, and the other one, this is where they go. So
John, is it one of the small ones?
Yeah.
Just fill it with super glue. It'll still reflect.
Oh, God.
It'll still be clear and it'll still reflect.
I just think I've got one of those products that do that.
Or if you've got some clear sprue left over, just melt it into a little blob and put it in.
Oh, I don't know. I'll come up with a solution, but yeah.
Yeah. Patrick says, I left the rear number plate brass, but the front one I'll have to paint because I've got red overspray on it. Yeah. Well, the front ones were sort of black and white, but I like it, and mine's nowhere near what it should have been anyway. Ooh. Carl says, try some crystal clear, John.
Yes. I've got all sorts of stuff. Crystal magic, but that's glue. I'll have a product somewhere, or I'll fix it.
Yeah.
But we're all used to things pinging.
Yeah. Bob says, David, like Mikey with CapCut, I didn't like their new terms and conditions, so dropped them. It took a while to remove accounts as I forgot the password I used. Yeah, that whole thing with CapCut was ridiculous. They basically changed it so that anything you upload, even if you don't put it into a video or release it, they're allowed to use any information in it, whether it's people's faces, sounds, voices, anything, anywhere in the world for any purpose they want, and add any music or whatever to it. And if they get sued, you're the one that's held liable. That's what it actually says. If they get sued, you're the one that's held responsible because it's your content originally, and you've agreed to them doing it. So I was like, no. Nope, nope, nope. Julie says, no, it's just the way he sat, JT. Joe, wait, Mikey, this build is going into overtime. What are the rules for us? Well, this is the thing, because we don't normally go into overtime, but I think with this one, we've got to, because we can't drag it out too long. And like John said, all the bits now are just little bits. You can't really see them on camera anyway. Joe, good to hear from you, Bob.
Oh.
Ian says, hi, Bob, good to see you. Jim, glad to see your name in the chat, Bob. Jim, JT, about 40 years ago, I purchased some clear 0.01 inch styrene sheet plastic. Have used it sparingly all these years. Jim says, I looked at train prices once and had a basic model train with a simple oval track cost £150 or $260. Compares badly with models, say Airfix starters at £11.99 upwards. Yeah, or if you go to Lidl near Christmas, it's $6.99. JT, got a good bit of styrene, love building it. Yeah, and he's saying hello to Bob.
I think any railway kit would be cheaper than Warhammer anyway, so...
Buying the real train would probably be cheaper. Don't sue me. Games Workshop, don't sue me. Right. I found the bus plate. It was just tucked under the fold in the bottom of the box. It was just about to go under the fold. And I found it.
What do you mean bus plate?
So you have the number plates, that LN8423 is the number plate. B4912 is the chassis number plate. And the 1416 is the bus operator's license number. So in the UK, taxis or buses, buses don't have to display them so much now, but taxis have to display it on their car.
Okay, so the 1416 at the back is the driver identification.
Yeah, it's to show that it's a licensed bus.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Not just some weirdo driving around trying to pick up people.
Yeah.
And do weird things. Which happened to my auntie once.
What, weird things?
No, a fake taxi driver tried to kidnap her.
In Bolivia or?
No, in the UK.
Huh.
So she beat him up. and pointed out to him that she worked for the police. So, yeah. Where did we get up to? There we go. Adam says, well, if you want to build a Titan model, you're talking £1,000 plus before armaments. Yeah.
Oh,
ridiculous.
I am.
Julian. Bob, David, and anyone else mad enough, my Facebook, if you have it, is just my name, and you'll see a few names in my friends and you recognize. Yeah, so one of the new things I'm bringing as well, I've always kind of sort of said this as well, is with my Facebook, because I have my kids on there and kids, most of them are adults, young adults now, but I've also got my young nephews on there and things like that. I try not to, it's nothing personal, but I don't add people I don't know or I haven't at least spoken to on my personal Facebook. More than welcome to follow the channel Facebook page. That's not a problem. But with my personal Facebook, I try and, because I've got to protect my family as well, especially with little ones. So yeah. And to be honest, John can tell you, on my personal profile, I hardly ever post anything.
That's true.
So it's not really worth it. I mean, you can still message me through the channel Facebook page. You probably get more benefit out of that because I post more on there. Yeah, I don't really post anything on my personal Facebook page anymore. I don't even know what the last thing I posted was. Right. Right. Yeah. I mean, since this month, one post was from Kay. She posted on my page. Mr. Morris posted on my page, and then I posted one post, or two posts, since New Year. Yeah. Tools and mods for hero stuff. Yeah, it's not really anything on there. Like at most, like one or two posts a month, and that's it. So, well, there you go. Sorry. Yeah, there's been times where it's been like a month between posts, so it's not really worth it anyway. Get more benefit on the Bearded Veteran Create Facebook page, where you can get updates on the channel, see what builds I'm working on, and I share live streams and things. That's cool. Have you seen that, John? There's a new film coming out called Landship.
Nope.
And it's about the World War One tank Freight Bentos.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be in cinemas later this year. And it actually uses to do the tank scenes, rather than making replica tanks and massive sets outside. They've made a set indoors and used 1/16 radio controlled Mark IV tanks. It's very clever how they've done it. Yeah, there's loads of stuff on there. Jim says, this omnibus build reminds me of the Rommel half-track model. So many small details to attach. Almost every time I think I'm making progress, yet more fine detail parts to add. Yeah. And Modders says she's back. Excellent. On to the next one, Modders. JT, planning to build an old Santa Fe depot someone bought before the subdivision was abandoned. Cute station and interesting how railroads use the same plans for their depots. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, you don't need much variation. Track, building for people to get tickets and sit in, and a platform. Can't really do much variation because the track has to be straight. Bob says, I don't do social media, so no Facebook, TikTok, X, Instagram, or similar things. Yeah. That's the thing. Jeff says, okay, I must dash. I have tattoos to draw up for tomorrow's clients. Enjoy the rest of your build. Ooh. Have fun, buddy.
Yeah, enjoy.
Matthew says, one of the many reasons I came off Facebook is that scammers could use your images to sell fake RC tanks, claiming that they wish theirs. Yeah, exactly. June says, Mikey, your story about your auntie reminds me of the video of an elderly lady crossing the road. A Mercedes driver beeped at her. She hit the bonnet of his car and her shopping and set off his airbag. Or with her shopping set off his airbag. Yeah, that'll do it. Dave says, yes, we are friends on Facebook, Julian. Yes. Ian says, I saw my first Wingnut Wings box kits last Sunday. I think they were second-hand, still eye-watering prices. You could buy a stash of kits at reasonable prices for one of them. Yeah. I think it's the FE2B I've got. That's some rigging on it. Yeah.
I've not bought a Wingnut Wings kit. I do regret it because the day I found out that they were going belly up, I rang the better looking Marley from Frontline Hobbies and I said, I'm holding a Sopwith Camel. Should I get it? And he said, well, would you build a biplane otherwise? I went, no, I guess not. And he said, well, don't get it. And I said, yeah. So since then, I've enjoyed building biplanes. So I sort of do regret it.
So he steered you wrong, is what you're saying.
That's why I don't listen to him.
Patrick says, I saw that. Julian was so funny. Yeah. JT, I would like to build an elephant. Yeah, that'd be a cool build. The elephant tank. I built an Elefantenpanzer, which is one I made up myself out of a Panther tank. I think it was 156 Panther tank. Let's put that a bit lower down if I can. Julian, it was indeed. Never peed off an old lady. No. There you go. Ian says, Julian. He's laughing at Julian. Yeah. Yeah, never pee off someone who has nothing to lose. Bob says, as it is determined that I'm here, has anybody heard from Paul Tanker? No. Not heard of him for ages, mate. Got no way of getting in contact with him either.
No.
So there's not a lot we can do about that, unfortunately. Tiff says, nothing, Bob, sorry. You might have passed away, we don't know. Jim says, Ian, I have a brand new, still in original packaging, Wingnut Wings Fokker D7. We'll never sell that model. No, don't blame you. Or at least wait till every other model in the Wingnut Wings model in the world has been built. And then you go, haha, who wants it? I'll swap you a mansion. Patrick says, I would love a Wingnut Wings kit, but I will not pay more than retail for one. No. The problem is you can't get them retail anymore.
I reckon they'll be back.
Yeah.
The website's still up.
Yeah. And the thing is, even if they did limited runs, like a couple of limited kits, they know they'd make some money on them.
The Qatari Facebook page today, they've uploaded the first test shots of the Hurricane have arrived.
Oh, excellent.
So they look wonderful.
Nice. Is that Qatari or Qatari?
Yes, he says, hedging his bets like a coward. Qatari.
Ooh, Carl's joined the Discord. Nice one, Carl.
Okay.
They're a pretty good bunch in there. Some mad heads, but they're all right. They're harmless. Julian's put a link up to the video of the elderly lady setting off an airbag. Ignore the random skateboard clip. JT says, Gillows made great biplanes.
Yes, Gillows. They're a brand that have made flying model kits out of balsa for close to, I think, 70 years or something like that. They had an anniversary recently.
Yeah. Nice.
I built a couple myself. They're good.
Yeah. Jim says, sound decision, Patrick.
Paul,
sorry,
I think they're in St. Paul, Minnesota. I could be wrong, or someplace like that.
Yeah.
I don't have either hand available to Google that, but there
we go. That's why we have a head of research.
Hey, Mikey.
No. Oh, yes.
Photo etch parts, 19. Any idea where they go?
No.
No idea.
18. To be honest, I think there's quite a few spare parts on this. There's more spare parts than what I was thinking.
Except the part that that would probably disappear forever if you pinged it off, like clear headlight lenses.
Yeah. Jim says, sound decision, Patrick. Yeah. I think what's best is we can either work on our own, finish it off in our own time or whatever, or Mondays and things, and crack on with the Austin next week.
Yeah, like I'm down to Well, the number plates are glued on, so I've got to put the decals on, and I've got the sunscreen and the cattle. Well, whatever you want to call them.
The
I call
grill.
them the cattle grates, cattle grills, cattle grates. And then that's it. I'm done. It's already painted.
There you go. Patrick's just said they go on top of the headlights.
No, but I've already done that. They're there.
Yeah.
That's a different part. Unless I'm looking at the other headlights. Let me have a look.
I say, to hell with it. I'm not respraying everything. Jim says, Coteray also have a P47 and a BF 109E in the queue.
Yes. P19.
Patrick says, on top of the headlights.
In
the headlights.
Oh, you're right. I have not put them on top of the headlights. Thank you very much. I shall put them on top of the headlights.
JT says, because parts is parts. I'm going to post that Wendy's advert in Discord. Okay. Okie dokie.
All right. What have we got? Ooh, 10% battery left. That's both me and my Apple Watch.
Oh no.
Oh. I thought the biggest struggle today would be putting on the mudguards, but the rear ones were excellent. The front ones, if I'd put one of them the correct way around, it would have taken less time. But
yeah, it would have been easier if we'd done that before we put the body on, really, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's where number 18 goes. Fair enough. And 16 goes there. Fair enough. That needs spraying black as well. Yeah.
All right.
I think after a while, just doing lots of small bits, you start losing the will to live, don't you?
No, I'm loving it.
It's like, oh, another small piece. Yay. Right, I need to see in there. So, Julian says, what the duck? Wingnut Wings kits on eBay range from £50. In an auction with days to go up to an eye-watering £553. Okay, they're all discounted on 1/32 scale, but hell no. Yeah. They are really expensive, but they're also really, really good kits. Like the MiniArt kit looks like an Airfix kit in comparison. Crap. And the instruction books are really nice.
Oh, they are. All right.
Can't see in that. There we go. Oh, get in. There we go. Right. Oh, crap. I've got the tweezers stuck. There we go.
Okay.
All right. Stay there, you little sod. Yeah, that's going nowhere. Cool. Happy with that. It's another job done.
Sun visor.
You've blown a gasket there, John.
No, I'm just being dramatic when I said sun visor. Yes, so I do have to bend the mounts for it slowly. Cripes. I'm saying a lot of S words. Where's my tweezers? There we are.
Sound like you got a puncture. I'm enjoying this stream. It's nice and chilled.
Right.
JT says, guys, going to hibernate. Was up all night, not feeling well. Thanks for a great program today. Best to you, Mikey and John. Cheers, buddy. Have a good sleep.
Thanks, mate.
Ian says, 30 minutes left. What the hell? I'll tell you what did impress me is how good the decals are on this.
Oh, yeah. They're top notch.
Yeah.
I think... I can't remember if they're cartograph or not.
You pretty much just put them in water and take it straight back out again.
Yeah. And there's no sort of awful sort of silvering evident. And, yeah, they were just a delight.
Yeah. I think what we can do is once we have finished them is I'm going to put pictures up on the Facebook page and in the Discord.
Yeah, I've gone through. I haven't weathered anything really except for the exhaust pipe because, I could put a bit of dust on it. But my thinking is it's probably going to be, cobblestone streets or tarred streets or whatever. There's not going to be much dirt in.
No, if you look at the photos
1919.
in the book, there's not that much dirt on them. Dust, maybe, and a bit of crap on the wheels, but
Okay. Number plates.
Julie says, stay there, you little sod. Okay, but will you tell me when I can move, please, Mikey? Very good, Julian. Take care, JT, says Julian. Matthew says, take it easy, JT. Have a rest. Yeah. Have a rest. Have ever rest. JT says, take care, Julian. Ian says, TC, Julian. JT. There you go. Oh, yeah, Divvy. Boot straight on.
You remember, I don't know if you remember, a few months ago, I mentioned that we have a duck hunt around the house. So we have these little things. My daughter bought a little packet of 100 of them. I'm still finding them. So this was in my raw sugar when I made my cup of coffee earlier. So, that's still going on. It's been 6 months or more.
One of the wedding presents I got Kay was a set of rubber ducks that were bride and groom.
Oh, yeah.
Because I thought it was just funny. And I got her a Mickey and Minnie Mouse thing. Mickey and Minnie Mouse teddy. They're about a foot tall, but they're both dressed up as the bride and groom. And then it's got the year we got married on the front of the box.
Oh, nice.
So that's quite nice.
God. Every time I go to pick it up, how am I going to do it?
Got that. There we go. So that's taxi plate on. Joe says, get some sleep, JT. Yeah. Jim, small parts to install can be tedious. What frustrates me is cleaning the burrs off the tiny parts with my sausage fingers. Not the easiest of tasks.
Oh.
No.
Well, all these rails around the top deck, and yeah, they're insane. Like, there are so many. You can still see I haven't sort of painted them all yet, but to get these little things off the sprues without snapping them into 40 pieces was a bit of a struggle.
Yeah, I'm in two minds whether to actually put them on. I mean, it'd look a lot better, especially this top bit, but it's just whether I can be bothered now. I've had my fun now. I've done the building and made it look pretty.
Mm.
I think There was discussion last night. A discussion that I was involved with last night, where they said you should always finish a model. And my argument was, well, one, when is it finished? How do you define whether it's finished or not? Because you can always do more to a model. And two, if you've got to the point where that model is no longer
enjoyable,
fun, then you're less likely to either make a good job of it or do modeling again.
I agree.
So, well, apparently I was wrong. So, yeah, as always. Adam says, could we ever see a BBC, a Beard Veteran Kate, and Scale Modeling Twins tool holders? My Tet is loving a tip. I'd have to see if someone could design something, maybe 3D prints or something. Who knows? But they'd have to register it as a 3D printing business or something. If they did that. So, or I could commission some, I don't know, from a company. But I don't know how much that would be. Yeah. So who knows? I mean, merch has been quite good last few days because obviously you and Paul bought some stuff, John.
Yeah.
And Matthew's bought some stuff and Joe's bought some stuff, which has been really good. In fact, I don't even know how that's affected my Redbubble account. But yeah. So I've really appreciated that. But merch doesn't do much. There's not much in terms of merch. I don't get much income in terms of merch. Maybe get like 20 quid every few months or something. Because with Redbubble, they don't release the funds until you've got £20 in your account. So it can take a few months to build that up. David says, yes, Mikey, I have the same thoughts as you. When it's finished, when is it finished, and are you enjoying it? Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, but like I said, apparently I was wrong. So, it is what it is. I know nothing. All right, I'm good. Oh, we've got 20 minutes left.
Yeah.
Right, that's on. They can't be put on yet. That's not. Oh, that's what I was going to say. You know the MiniArt, the sheet with all the signs on, John?
Yes.
I think I'm going to keep that and use it to decorate like my little drawers and stuff. Because there's some nice artwork on there.
By drawers, you mean your underswears?
No, I mean like my drawers with all my washes in and my pigments in and things like that.
Ah, okay.
Because they're just clear plastic drawers. Like a drawer unit. So I might use them to decorate them. Because I think that would look nice.
Oh dear.
Let's go for. Don't old wood, don't dark earth. Let's go for mahogany brown, I think.
Oh, I love that band.
Yeah, good, aren't they? Julian says, well said, Mikey. You're not always wrong, just most of the time, and or when Kaylee says you are. Adam says, was that someone who put me to sleep? Yes. Adam says, and Mikey knows that wasn't a joke. Yes. Yeah. Julian, probably Adam. Oh, probably Adam, rather than probably Adam. Carl says, I guess we could all add more to a finished model, but when do you start? Exactly. And that's the point. Do you, because the answer that I received was when you finished all the steps. I said, well, okay, but when you finish all the steps, you've not necessarily painted the model. So do you stop before you paint? Or if you've painted along with it, do you add more details to it? Do you weather it after you've finished all the steps? Or do you mean that, all the steps of making it as a whole? Well, in that case, who's to say how many steps there are? What do you want to achieve from it? You might make it really nice and then decide that you want to put it in a diorama or something. And then it's a case of how far do you want to go with the diorama? My answer is you keep going until it stops being fun, or you feel comfortable to say that's finished.
There's a couple of things I haven't finished there. Just sort of waiting patiently, and that's the joy about the hobby. Things, if you leave it alone, will just wait patiently. I don't have any unfinished kits that I need to get back into, apart from the Porsche, but that hasn't really stopped. I've only stopped for a couple of weeks. But you might recall, you may or may not, I did a Spitfire last year sometime with the full engine and the full sort of resin cockpit and all that sort of stuff. And I'm slowly working on the diorama for that. But, diorama's not really my thing. So I've got these guys. These came in the tally-ho boxing of the Spitfire. So there's a couple of pilots in various sort of poses, like "Get me bloody plane ready, you bastard." You can't park that there, and all that sort of stuff like that. But I need to, I'll paint these up eventually. And there's a guy in overalls, but I'll get a trolley, like a start trolley, even though it's a Mark 1 and they didn't have a start trolley. But no, don't tell them it was a Mark 2. Keep close enough.
David says, as we know, there are guys who only like to build and others who love all the painting and weathering. Exactly. You build to enjoy it. You don't need to worry about what people think of it, whether other people think it's finished or not. If you think it's finished and you're happy with it, then that's all that matters.
There's a message in that for all of us.
Yeah. Don't eat yellow snow. David says, as we know, Julian says, in my honest opinion, you stop a model when you think it's done or you are done with it. It's your model, so the only opinion on when it's finished that matters is yours. Exactly. Bob says, oops, I may have done it again. A forward walking strand beast arriving 2nd of week of February. Get your request in quickly before they're all gone. Why? How many have you ordered this time?
Oh, no.
Oh, I also now have the fan blades for my strand beast. Thanks to Bob.
Oh.
And he very kindly sent a kit for Kay.
So I've not built mine yet. I have 2 here. I've given one to Aussie Ian.
Yeah.
And yeah. Duke, I don't know if you're still watching. If you'd like a strand beast, I have 2. Would you like one if you're still watching? Oh no, I think he left early, didn't he?
Went to bed, didn't he?
Yeah. Splitter.
Joe says, is it finished when the PE ticks you off and you throw it against the wall, asking for a friend? I would say so.
So I had to look through a new Edward kit. I think I mentioned this in another stream. I looked through a new Edward kit at our model club. It's called a hybrid, I believe. And there's no photo etch at all. All the extra bits are
resin,
3D printed, and they look amazing. They really do. So I think
that
if Edward,
Waitrose very nearly chucked in the bin.
I don't know,
because every time he tried to do anything with the extra resin parts, they just broke.
Oh, okay.
And didn't fit very well and things like that.
Don't know.
He said they looked nice because he was on stream, and in the end he just chucked it back in the box and stuck it under his desk.
Oh, there you go. Because like if I could do an Edward kit without photo etch, I do love extra detail, but there's a point. I don't enjoy photo etch either. I don't think anyone really does. So if there's an alternative, I'll certainly explore it.
Yeah. Oh, pardon me. Oh, we got the tornado build on Thursday. Yay. I wonder if Mr. Morris is going to be on. That'd be nice. We don't see him as much enough these days, do we?
Nope.
Now that he's building his M4H empire, taking over Telford one face-to-face session at a time. Bob says, "Ignore and should be 7. Who shifted?" God, he's bought another 7 Strand Beasts. Julie says, "Ruffle Joe, you could turn it into a shipwreck." Could indeed. John Marley, when I see those RF personnel, I think of the Monty Python sketch with the line, "Bally, Jerry pranged his kite."
That's
good. There we go.
Oh, Jim, have you seen? I think it's Armstrong and there's 2 comedians that do RAF sketches. No, I'm going to have to Google it. But it's hilarious. It's a British show. I never saw it here, but it's on YouTube's. But basically, yeah, World War II people talking like current people.
Oh yeah, World War II pilots meet millennials or something. Or if millennials were World War II pilots.
Armstrong and Miller, yeah.
Yeah, that's funny though.
Yeah, RAF Armstrong and Miller. It's a series of them, and they're wonderful.
Jim, walk away, Joe. Walk away. Lovely boy, lovely boy. Julie says, 7 Strand Beasts, Bob.
All right. So with 12 minutes to go, I'm down to the last 2 pieces. No, actually, it'll be 3. So I've got the strap for the acetylene bottle that I haven't put on yet, but I will go on. And these 2 cattle grids, but everything else, I didn't think I'd get the headlights on, but they're there. So yay. Oh, and the number plate, and the one on the back. Oh, there's a light here that I need to paint red.
Yeah, I've still got lots of stuff like that to do.
But bloody hell, I mean, it's just what a fascinating thing to look at. It's just so colourful.
Yeah. Joe says, "I'm actually starting to have a good time with USS Texas. New super glue and applicators are a big help. I wouldn't throw a kit too much money." Yeah.
Great. Well, as long as you enjoy it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll still do the hobby because I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Bob says, "Julian, 7 forward walking strand beasts say have rolling balls and a tube for balance."
Nice.
Cripes.
Bob says, "Armstrong and Miller, John."
Yes, thank you.
I'm thinking it might be just to spray these. Julie says, "Bob, if you have rolling balls, you should see a doctor." Tiff says, "Oh, Ian, happy birthday for tomorrow." Happy birthday, Ian. Carl says, "Armstrong and Miller." Yeah.
Thank you.
Julian says, "Happy birthday for tomorrow, Ian." Ian says, "I love the 'Are we the bad guys?' sketch."
Yeah. So good.
Yeah. Tiff says, "Bob, I may take you up on one of those forward walkers to go with my side walker. If you turn it around, is it a backwards walker?" Asking for a friend. Ian says, "Thanks, Julian." Bob says, "Now 6 forward walkers left." Joe, I hear you, Joe. Many times my Rommel half track came within an inch of its life, but I managed enough restraints to not destroy it. Yeah.
There is so much detail here. I hadn't turned this over for quite a while, but I'd forgotten how much, like the brake discs and brake drums and shoes and all that. Oh, fascinating.
Ian says, thanks, Tiff. Patrick says, happy birthday, Ian. David, happy birthday for tomorrow. Tiff says, you're welcome, Ian. Carl, happy birthday for tomorrow, Ian. David, Tiff is cool when put together. Oh, it's cool when put together.
Tiff is cool.
Bob says, to make it go backwards, try sucking instead of blowing. Jim says, forward walker, side walker. What about Walker Texas Ranger?
Yeah. Or Skywalker.
Yeah.
Julian says, Bob, is 6 your reorder level? No, do not buy more. And, oh, that's it for now.
We've got 7 minutes left.
Yeah.
The thing is, these little details like painting these bars and stuff, is stuff that you can just do to relax and chill out, isn't it?
Oh yeah, like on that. So the Space Marines, they're pretty good. I haven't done the brown details, and there's a couple other bits, so I'm working on them. So whenever I just want to sit down and just relax, I haven't painted up the red dude yet, so he'll get a bit of coat of paint at some point. I was about to say a lick, but I just do things.
Did you see mine, John? Those little ones. I've got another one to paint that I haven't got around to. Okay. I've done them in different colours. I've still got to do some more shading and lighting on. But there you go. Little different coloured dudes.
Oh, okay.
There's one right. There you go. He's got his hand blown off.
So they're those new metallic range that came out a couple of weeks ago, are they?
Yeah. Well, that one is. That one is just transparent green, flow transparent green mixed with aluminium. And then that one is gunmetal blue with a dry brush over it. And he's got a round in the middle of his chest. And it's gone through the gun and took his hands off. The force of it rips the gun and his hands off. Because I'm just weird. Yeah, there we go. I might see if I can get some more so I can do some different coloured ones. More different colours. Bob says, Julian, unfortunately eBay seems to have no more listings for forward walkers. You may sigh in relief. And he's Ian saying, thank you to Patrick, David, and Carl. See, we're a lovely little community on here. And that's what's important. We have our own little world for 2 hours a day. Our own little haven from all the crap in the world and all the negativity. I like that. I think that's actually going to look all right. Maybe put a bit of golden brown on it and just varnish. Adam says, Mikey, do you want to borrow my TMM book at some point? What's TMM? I have no idea what it is.
Tactical miniature.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. We'll have a see, buddy. We're going to have to get you on one of these live streams at some point, Adam, as well.
If he wants.
Yeah, if he wants to, obviously. What do you think, John?
Why not? It's not my channel.
Well, that's true. Yeah. I think it'd be interesting. We may need a translator, though, for all the Jockinese. Because I think there's only modders that speaks Jockinese in here. Either that or we can put subtitles on. Do you remember at the time the Iraq War when there's a video clip came out and every time the news correspondent spoke, there was no subtitles, and every time the insurgent or the Arabic guy spoke, there was subtitles, even though he was speaking English.
Yes, it's from an Australian show called Full Frontal.
Yeah, that was funny as hell.
Yes, it still holds up. Yeah.
Adam says the new Vallejo paints. Vallejo. Adam says true metallic metal. Oh, okay.
There you go.
Joe says as soon as stream is over, I'm cooking a beef stroganoff in a crock pot.
Ooh. Oh, okay. I'm on the way over, Joe. That sounds all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a crock pot. It'll take a while. I have time to get there. No. Hey, I'm done. I'm going to call this done. So everything's on except for the strap around the saline bottle.
Yes.
But how's that? Looks all right, doesn't it?
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I've even got I've called her Helen. She's a clippy at the back there. But I think oh my God, what a kit! It is a very interesting looking build.
Yeah. So I'm just finishing this bit.
Yeah.
I have definitely not finished. Which decidedly I've still got loads to do on it.
We could do it one more week, and I'll just sit there for 2 hours and do that.
It's up to you. What do the audience think? We'll ask them, because it's them that's, watching this crap. Tiff says about painting non-metallic, I believe. Gino, still lurking in bed. Fever dropped to 39 degrees. Hope you're all well. More importantly, I hope you get well.
There's one thing I was going to do today, but I didn't. I completely forgot about it until it was almost too late. Then I couldn't be bothered. I was going to go and get a bottle of Dubonnet and have it sitting behind there. But I could do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this. Yeah. So there's nothing I didn't like about the kit. There's things that are fiddly as all get out. Oh, I need to paint the rubber on the horn. I shall do that now. Yeah, but it's not a kit for a beginner. Oh my God. Like, it is like, I've been modeling most of my life, and it was a full, I wouldn't say struggle. It was a beautiful kit, but it's a complicated.
It's an effort, isn't it?
Yeah, like it's one of the most complicated builds I've done. It's like, if you buy a model of an aircraft, for instance, put the undercarriage on in this step and do this and all that. Generally, when people build it, they don't put the gear and the missiles on until the very end, because you're going to knock them off. With this, you don't really have a choice. You're going to knock them off anyway. And there is little things that we've broken along the way, but I have glued them all back on, except this bit, which I'll do now. So that's the step to get up in the driver's compartment. But yeah, it's a lot of fragile parts, and a lot breaks off when you're separating them from the sprues. But I've thoroughly enjoyed this kit in every way.
Yeah, me too. Like I said, I've got a lot to do, and so Yeah. So ask the audience, Kaylee. I think she's been eating my dinner instead of making it. It's up to the audience. Do they want us to do one more episode or not? I don't mind.
I could do weathering. There's stuff to do.
Tractor.
Kay really wants to do a tractor kit.
You won't let me have the kit, John.
He's a bastard.
He is, isn't he?
Well, that kit was from Bob.
I don't care.
For me, I wanted to do it.
I'm me.
Hello. Can I finish up now?
No.
Gino says still lurking. Just read that. Tiff says that's the perk of dating a jock. You learn to understand them. Except those in the Shetland Islands, no clue what they're saying.
None.
Dave says if he's not from Glasgow or the bin, it's not too bad to understand. Yeah. Graham, Tiff Fife is totally different from Glasgow as well.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Fife is Mordor. Julian, dope. YouTube captions are disabled for live streams. Obviously, really, now I think about it. Yeah. What we'll do is we'll get him to write down what he's trying to say and hold it up on the sign. Graham says...
like a Bob Dylan film clip.
Yeah. You can have, or like Love Actually, or whatever it is, where he stood outside holding a big board with the sign, writing on it. Adam, not from where we're sitting. Tiff says, I understand most Scottish accents. I have friends from all over Scotland. Ian, hey Gino, hope you're feeling better soon. Tiff, my goal is to be skilled enough to build a MiniArt kit.
There's lots of MiniArt kits. Some of them are very, very simple.
I didn't realize this. We've been doing live streams like over a year and a half now.
Up there, you can see a thing looks like Jesus on the hill in Brazil. Let me get that.
Yeah. Gene says, are you going to put them on a base? Probably not. Tiff, well, maybe some point. Tiff says, Gino, take care, buddy. Plenty of fluids and rest. And if needs be, please go to hospital.
This is a MiniArt kit. It's actually very easy to make. It's got bugger all parts. I'll have to cover that up. But, tree plugel. So, that sort of spins that way and it goes flying and shoots those guns and all that sort of stuff. There's not many parts on that. You build up the base, you build up the wings, you build up the cockpit, and that's it. And you'll do that. You'll appreciate the fit and finesse. I mean, if that pops on there, look at the gap. There is no gap. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. It's good, though.
They're great kits.
Joe says, one more episode.
Okay.
Tiff says, I think you guys should start the Austin.
Okay.
Bob says, I shall find another tractor. Thank you, Bob. That's really kind of you, buddy. June says, hope you feel better soon, Gino, and your temperature keeps dropping to a normal level.
Oh, and the stand beast.
Yeah. Ian says, John needs to make a short of the Omnibus for the Twins channel.
I do. I will. Plus all the other things that I haven't done for the channel. Well, I need to do a lot.
Yeah. Well, what we could do, John, is if you decide you don't want to do weathering or whatever, we can do one more episode, but you could just do whatever you feel like.
No, you're right. No, the stuff I can finish off on that, but then I could just potter. Yeah, you're right. I'll enjoy that.
Cool. We'll do that then.
It'll take us up to 40. It'll be what?
24, so 48 episodes.
48 hours.
48 hours.
48 and 48. Imagine building that in the 48 and 48.
Oh God, you'd drive yourself bloody mad, wouldn't you?
You'd be in a coma at the end of it.
Yeah.
You'd
literally have to stay awake for the 24 hours to do it.
You would. Yeah, because that's the live streams we've done. Yes, you can't sleep for 2 days.
Yeah.
No.
So yeah, if you're watching the beginning of the episode and we said it's the final episode, unlucky, you got one more. Julian says, my nana and mum's side.
Yep.
He's blown another leak. Most side from Glasgow. Left there about age 18, died at 91. You could still cut her accent with a very, very, very sharp chainsaw if you were lucky.
Madness.
Right. So, we're back on Thursday, 12 till 2, with the tornado build. Or I am. I don't know. If anyone else wants to join me, they can. And Friday, we've got the Humvee. Waitrose should be. I think Waitrose is back. I'm not sure. I know he'll be back from Germany tomorrow, but he might be busy. I'm not sure. But anyway, we'll see you on Thursday, 12 till 2. 12 till 2. And until then, Hulvar for now.
All right.
And yes, Julian, you can.
What? I wasn't going to talk. Can they park that